Okay, guys. Last week and earlier this week, we talked about finding the volume of cylinders and prisms and that sort of thing. We discussed how volume is how many cubes fit inside. Today, we're going to take it past cylinders. We're going to look at to see how cones and pyramids relate to the cylinders and prisms that are close to this, have the close to the same dimensions. To do this, instead of actual cubes, we're going to pretend that popcorn are the cubes. All right, so in order to do this, we're going to see, basically, and you'll notice that each of these cones and cylinders, these are three different sets here. Okay, all different sets. And what you'll see, though, is that these two in particular are going to have the exact same base, and they're going to have the same height. The only difference is this one comes to a point and this one does not. Same with this one. Exact same base, exact same height. This one comes to a point. Ditto for this one. Same height, same base, comes to a point. Last one, and this one's a prism instead of a cone and a pyramid here, but same idea. Same height, same base. This one comes to a point. And what we're going to test basically is how many of these will fit inside of one of those. So to do this, here. All right, dump it. We'll see for the first one, after it gets in there, 3 scoops. So 3 scoops of that gets us into there. Let's try this one now. And this one obviously is smaller. Once again, 3 scoops for this one. And the next one. Hopefully we're starting to see a pattern here, guys. Or at least we're getting hungry at this moment. 1. Hopefully you guys have popcorn at home to eat. 2. Once again, perfectly. Oops. All right, we'll put that guy in there. 3 scoops. Now this one's going to be a little tougher because it's kind of hard to get this in here. But if I filled this up with popcorn, close enough, and dumped it all in there, we should be getting the hang of this by now. How many scoops? And you should be thinking to yourself, you can say it out loud if you want. How many scoops do you think it's going to take? Well, I'm sure some of you said it correctly. The correct answer is 3. 3 scoops right there. The moral of the story today is that whenever you have a cone or a pyramid or something that comes to a point like this, if you treat it as you would, it didn't come to a point, and then divide it by 3. This cylinder is 3 times bigger than this cone. This prism is 3 times bigger, or holds 3 more. I shouldn't say 3 times bigger. It holds 3 times more than the pyramid. Holds 3 times more than the cone. And that's every single time. If the cylinder and the cone have the same base and the same height, the cylinder holds 3 times more. If the prism and the pyramid have the same base and the same height, the prism holds 3 times more. So to find the volume, you treat it as if it was a cylinder or a prism, and then divide by 3. There's a short Google Classroom exercise to do right now. That's it. Have a good night.